I need it. I'm telling y'all, lock it in. Yo, what is good, everybody? Your boys from the INISPOD podcast. Bryce, got my dog Kam with me, and we back. Not live for the first time in forever, man. Y'all seeing this, it's going to be recording, but we're here to react to Super Bowl 60. Seahawks dominated the Patriots, man. Love that, for the NFL. Boston fans hate y'all, so much deserved. So all the fans backtracking on Twitter the last couple of days with the Drake May stuff, just capped off probably, well, not even probably, by EPA standards, the worst playoff run by any quarterback. Still year 2, so I'm not finna say like, oh, his career, it's over, he's terrible. But I mean, that was a terrible playoff run by Drake May. And history says maybe he can be the first to do it, but quarterback in year 2 that goes to the Super Bowl and loses, they never make it back and win it. So sorry, Drake May Patriots fans. Maybe this is not the start of another dynasty, but hey, only time will tell. Only time will tell, man. Kam, you did have the Patriots plus 4.5, man. What happened?
Man, couldn't move the ball at all, like whatsoever on offense. That's really what it, obviously what it came down to. I mean, defensively, they did all right if you really think about it. Yeah. Gonzo did everything possible. Corner literally, he did everything possible that the corner could really do. He's just stopping touchdowns. He at least stopped like 2 or 3 touchdowns that game. So shout out to him. Hats off to him. He stamped himself as easily a top.
You saw the proposed maybe contract extension coming this year?
Nah, but I know it's gonna be crazy.
I think I seen. Let me just so I'm reading off the right numbers, but I want to say it was 40 mil a year. What I seen.
God.
And I'm like, man, like, I'm not saying he don't deserve it, but geez, to pay a cornerback that
40 a year.
40 a year.
God damn. I don't think Sneakley gets that.
No. It would break the market. It would reset top paid corner in NFL history type shit.
God, that's a lot. He good, but 40 a year for a corner?
Nah. Yeah, Patriots cornerback Christian Gonzalez projected to sign a 4-year, $160 million deal this offseason. Average annual value of $40 million.
Yeah, damn.
And like I said, he's good. This ain't knocking, but he also has missed quite a bit of time throughout his young career. He's missed I want to say double-digit games, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I think someone said it. Yeah, he's missed 16 games so far throughout his career. And I'm like, man, 160 M's. Like, I get it. You got May on the rookie quarterback, so you can spend money else, or a rookie contract, so you can spend money elsewhere. But
it's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot of fucking money, dog. That's a lot of fucking money. But let's get into these highlights, man. Because like we said, it was Seattle belt to ass from the start. But New England defense they played good. It was really, they just didn't get no turnovers. And credit to Sam Darnold, credit to Seattle offense, because that's what New England's been thriving on all playoffs. They get a turnover, create a short field for Drake May, they be able to capitalize. They couldn't create a short field for May, and we see the results of that. So
low-key, they almost had one at the beginning of the game. Marcus
Jones, he read that out route, and it was
I thought that was it.
Sam was trying to give him some. I thought he was potentially, but hey.
Kenneth Walker, the running back. It begins from the 35.
Hey, Kenneth Walker, shout out to y'all if y'all listened to the pod last week. Plus 600 for the for Super Bowl MVP. For a second there, I was scared. I thought it was gonna have to go to a kicker because 5 field goals from Jason. Yeah, this one right here.
There.
Ooh, he's right there.
I don't know how he got. I don't know how he didn't get there. That was a good ball, I guess. But
Yeah. Dude, if that's a like pick six or interception right there, it might be a whole different ball game.
mm-hmm.
But and I know a lot of people were big on the JSN props this week, but shoot, JSN got held in check. I think Cooper Kupp was the leading wide receiver, funny enough. But hey man.
Is he Hall of Famer?
Who? Cooper
Kupp.
Kupp? Hall of Fame talent, but not Hall of Famer, nah. Like, he got two really great seasons. Obviously, one of those being the Triple Crown Super Bowl MVP year with the Rams. I think another 1,000 yards, but that's it for his career.
Yeah. Only got like
I was like,
8,000 yards.
if Anquan Bolden, Reggie Wayne, dudes like that still struggling to make it in, that's right. Yeah, Cooper Kupp, he not sniffing it. But that's not to say he ain't a Hall of Fame talent. I think injuries just plagued him for majority of his career. But when you that first year with Stafford, that shit was cinema, man.
That shit was amazing.
But yeah, I think this is the only time New England even crossed half field or midfield in the first half. Finished with like 51 yards in the half.
Nigga Will Campbell.
Getting obliterated.
Oh. Amazon, he's on his way. I mean, all game. Good Lord.
All game, dog. But I mean, shout out to Seattle, man. If you go look at their draft since like 22, every pick they had played a role in this game for real. Like they really hit on the draft. So
ooh, that would have had all the
yeah, that would have been all the props right there.
Yeah.
I saw this,
know
I
how
was like, ooh, because I was one of the people on JSN under. I was like, thank the Lord, this did not connect. But I figured one of the best I did cash was the first half under, and I was like, I figured like both teams no experience in this game, both gonna be nervous as hell. You kind of seen that the first couple possessions, especially from New England, like you can tell they ain't never been there before. And then a throw like that for Sam Darnold was like he just gotta calm down his nerves. But thankfully for him, like we said, New England didn't capitalize on none of his potential mistakes. And Drake May was just in hell. This shit dead ass looked like Joe Burrow and the Bengals back in 21. I think he ended up tying the record too for most sacks taken in a postseason run with 21. Joe Burrow had that year. They saying Barner might be the next Kelsey. That's a little far, but he apparently Ohio dude too from Cleveland. So Kelsey rock with him, but he was nice. Damn,
he looked good. Yeah, he looked all right.
That's a big ass hit. Mm-hmm. You saw the Super Bowl parade earlier today?
I didn't really see it.
You probably didn't even know it was today for real. Huh? Nobody covered that shit for real. I ain't seen nothing on it all day for real. But I think
I saw the GM say something.
About Kenneth Walker contract.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Speaking of Ken Walker, there you go. One of his runs of 25 plus Super Bowl record. I think he had 2 of them. Should have had 3 if they didn't have that holding at the end of the game when he was going to ice it. You think they re-sign him?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it depends on how much he wants. They got a lot of money. Like they have a lot of money.
Because Darnold's on a friendly contract.
Yeah.
Jason's still on his rookie deal.
So I think they got around like 79 mil, I think, or something. I don't know, it's something crazy. That they got. So I think they signed him back.
I think too, because of Charbonnet, I think they got to. Maybe if Charbonnet was healthy, they would be like, we can move off of you because they rock with Charbonnet heavy too. Mm-hmm. Since he tore his ACL and it was late in the year, should he probably be out the first half of next year? They gotta sign him, but I know the GM was drunk, so I don't know what was really going on, but it didn't look good from that clip where he was like, Kenneth was back here trying to negotiate with me. What did he say? I was confused or something like
Yeah,
that.
he said something. I was like, bro, I know you drunk, but don't say that out loud. Though.
You do have to say that. Pay that man, bro. He just won you a
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
facts. Brian C. Diggs in the first possession, like at all. I think something.
They say he one of the worst big game receivers in league history.
He had
I
a
think
bad day, man.
this day, the AFC Championship games he's been in
Yeah.
with Buffalo, like all them games he has like under 40 yards receiving in like 5 of the games. In the
Damn.
playoff, it's awful. Must have been distracted with all his baby mamas there, and they street saying him and Cardi are apparently broken up now.
Dunzo.
I don't know the truth to all that. What shit was it? She was his 4th or 5th baby mama of the year.
Something crazy.
But I'll say too. Shit, they were saying. I seen someone saying maybe because AJ Brown used to play with Vrabel in Tennessee. It
Yeah.
was like he not happy in Philly. Trade for him, bring New England. I was like, locker room with AJ Brown and Stephon Diggs.
Hell no.
I don't know, bro. that shit might not go well for real.
Yeah, nah, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I wonder what they gonna do though. Because with the O line, it's really just the left side, but they both young players, both rookies.
Yeah, they're gonna have to ride it out until
Yeah.
next year, at least halfway through the year. If this shit just really not improving, they gonna have to change at some point. But yeah, nah.
I don't think Will
That was
Campbell's.
one of the ones Gonzalez almost he could have had that one.
Mhm.
He was clamping shit though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't think Will Campbell's a left tackle. I think he's more of a guard than left tackle.
I think so too. But because they drafted him and used him there, NFL teams gonna try it probably more than they need to before they admit they were wrong with their
Yeah.
evaluation. They ego just won't let them. Vrabel already done came out and said like that's our left tackle. That's what we drafted him to be. Not giving up on him. Okay. I hope it gets better because if not, you're gonna get your franchise quarterback killed.
Killed, man.
But I guess they were saying, but it wasn't even news. I'm pretty sure we got wind of this in the middle of the year, but he was playing on like a torn meniscus or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, you've been playing this whole year. That can't now be the excuse now that you
Nah.
in the Super Bowl. Everybody out there dealing with something. Lace them
Nah,
up and let's
facts.
go.
Everybody dealing with some type of injury. I also saw they said his problem can be fixed. It's like his technique or whatever.
Yeah,
That's kind of not good right now.
yeah. I'm just dying at all the means. There's something about his because I guess his measurements, his arms are smaller than the typical tackle. So they were
Yeah.
saying his dinosaur arms. But the Super Bowl parade too, Ernest Jones went up there. He was basically like anybody, who got anything to say about my defense. He said our defense was the best team in the league. We the best team in the league. If you got anything to say about my quarterback or my teammates, got 2 words for you. Fuck you. And like everybody turned. the Seattle Seahawks social media team posted that. That was the clip from the parade they
Oh
posted.
wow!
And
Did
was
they
like,
blur it out? They did blur the.
no,
Oh wow!
full rated R content or PG-13, whatever you want to call it, explicit, like just all out for real.
They don't give.
But he said, we ain't going nowhere. And then that's when he ended with the fuck you or after that. So I was like, man, hardest thing to do. Cause think about it. They was talking about it on First Things First. Think about all the top defenses like in the past. We could just go from the year 2000, modern NFL. You got this Seahawks team. Uh, you got 2015 Broncos, Legion of Boom. You could go the 02 Ravens. Not 02, 2000 Ravens, the 02 Bucks. Trying to think of any of the other elite. But basically, any of the elite defenses, even though you can win a Super Bowl off of elite defense, as we've seen, none of them have repeated. Seahawks came the closest. Fun enough, it's the Seahawks again, so maybe they will. But of course, that's the should have ran the ball at the 1 yard line game with Marshawn, and they lose the chance to go back to back Super Bowl champs. So I'm not saying Seattle gonna go anywhere, but like I said on the pod episode the other week, I was like, I had to bet money because I'm sure the odds will be good given the fact they're coming off the Super Bowl, and I think they're tied as the favorite to win the Super Bowl again next year. I would sprinkle some money on them missing the playoffs, not because they bad, just because their division is loaded. Rams returning everybody, 49ers back healthy. All three of them made the playoffs this year. All three of them probably not gonna make it next year, the way trends go since they've added the 7 seeds in the playoffs. So, but hey, more power to them. Maybe they will repeat. But I think the formula is clear for the league now. It's kind of got misconstrued because like Brady, Mahomes, they've won so many Super Bowls, but the formula really is you get a rookie quarterback contract or a small quarterback contract that quarterback ain't amazing, but he could do enough, and you load up on defensive picks and you got to hit on them, and then get a talented ass defense and go. Because I think Seattle, they blitz like 13% of the time, but they was really getting home with the 4 rushers. Obviously, last year the Eagles fucked the Chiefs with the 4 rushers. Tampa Bay back in the Super Bowl versus Chiefs fucked them with 4 rush. Like, you can rush with 4.
Yes.
You green. You're Texans. You know it.
Yeah.
Y'all can just play cover 2 men. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, we just gonna line them up. They gonna get to your quarterback more times than they won't. So,
that's that's recipe. You got like a elite quarterback.
This was hilarious, bro. This reaction right here.
They like, damn, we gotta go back out again.
They knew the game was over, dog. It's like, bro, because they ain't got no turnovers. They just pray the offense get something, and maybe we could just have to get a stop. Like, nope. Seattle with the ball in our territory already. You think if your Texans were to make it versus Seattle, how y'all think y'all fare? I know y'all played Seattle earlier this season in Seattle and it didn't go well, but you think y'all would have had something for them?
No, it would have been the same shit.
Same shit. CJ would have been there.
Yeah, it would have been the same shit. They would just honestly would just blitzed us the whole game like they did versus them on important downs. Would have just sent all types of shit. Yeah, it would have been the same shit.
Yeah, and Mike McDonald, he a maniac, dog. You seen? I don't know if you've seen some of the breakdowns, but they might have just changed the game with the way they run their defensive scheme. Usually like you send the receiver or back in motion to try to give a tell like defense going man zone.
Yeah.
They was following the Patriots man in motion and then dropping back in the zone. Still, it was fucking with made bad. I seen a clip earlier. It was like 2 minutes long, highlighting some of the plays. You could tell the whole Patriots offense was confused as shit. And then by the time he figured out it's 3 rushers in his face, wasn't nowhere to go with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a demon. And Baltimore let his ass walk and kept Harbaugh for extra 2. I know they sick. Because there was so many Baltimore fans after they lost that AFC Championship game calling for Harbaugh to just be fired. Let's just go with McDonald. He's the young, up-and-coming head coach and just get a good OC. And Baltimore did not do it. In 2 years later, this man led Seattle with Sam Darnold
2 years
You
later.
don't think he could have done that with Lamar Jackson and the defensive pieces? That man.
I know they said.
And right here, this where shit. We was like, maybe the Patriots have life, and then it didn't end up being that. Yeah. Wasn't this the they got the pick six after this or something? Well, I think Seattle finna go down and kick another field goal first.
Yeah.
But. I forgot Jason, a Texas kid.
Mm-hmm.
They had his highlights from the state playoffs versus Allen. Man had 6 touchdowns, 200 yards, and still lost.
Still, he had like 20, not 20, like it was like either I think he had like 16 touches. 16, 20 touches. He was going crazy.
Stupid. And you know, UT didn't even recruit him.
For real at all?
No offer.
That's fucking crazy. Motherfucker went to Ohio State. Yeah, he should have fired. He should have. He should have caught that late in the road.
Yeah, that punter was that what's his name, Dixon?
Yeah.
He was punting dimes down there. I think he downed them like at least 3 times within the 5. Like that, Seattle was just elite in all phases of the game. I guess what do you think New England should do? Because obviously they do got cap space with May on the rookie deal. Like how do you improve on this season? Because they calling them the schedule, weak ass schedule, but they didn't play that good when they had play winning playoff teams, even though they made it this far. Next year they got a first place schedule, and I think of course they're gonna have to still compete with the Bills in their division.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have the AFC West next year, so you get the Broncos, Chargers, and if the Chiefs are able to bounce back, maybe you're gonna have to play Seattle again on the road in Seattle. And who else am I missing? I think Chicago too, in Chicago. Like they might end up 8-9.
No, facts. But it's like it's really nothing for them to do. Like the team is set already. You gotta hope like May gets better, Will Campbell gets better. It's really just offense. You gotta hope the guys on offense side can at least get better. Like the defense, I feel like it's set. They went out and got Milton. They went out and got Carlton Davis and stuff like that. So the defense is gonna be fine. It's literally just can Drake May get better? Can Will Campbell get better?
Yeah. Shit, which I think he can. But like I said,
I think he can too, but he's
Dan Marino, Joe Burrow,
Colin Kaepernick.
One more person. I'm blanking on the last one.
It was Dan, Colin, Joe, Brock Purdy.
Oh yeah. Well, obviously still playing, but yeah. Never even not just make it to the Super Bowl and you lose it. Never made it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's for the last 50 years, it's only 2 quarterbacks who lost their first Super Bowl and made it back and won. One of them being Jalen Hurts, and the other I think is Elway, who lost his first 3, then won the next 2. I don't know, man. It's just funny because this was it, yeah. Ball game.
Wow.
That's tough. Was it Will Campbell that got beat there too, I think? Yeah. Or not?
Right here?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a blitz. But shit, the dude was coming
pushing him back
too.
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to sometimes tip your cap to the other team
Yeah. But shoot, I don't know, man. I don't know where New England goes. I would like to see them add some type of extra wide receiver talent. Now, who that is, I don't know. Like I said, I heard someone try to say, the AJ Brown thing because the Vrabel connection. I wouldn't do all that. But I know like Alec Pierce is a popular name in wide receiver free agency this year. Who else a free agent? I'm not saying he good because I don't think so, but Hollywood Brown gonna be a free agent. Also, like I said, they got cap space. They got some picks you could trade for somebody. But it was just funny because Bills fans obviously were on New England's ass for getting blown out in the Super Bowl. So you got the arguments there where it's like, how y'all dogging them for making it farther than y'all? And Buffalo fans sound like the Jordan fans. We'd rather lose in the divisional than get whooped in the Super Bowl. Like, okay, you'd rather not make it to the Super Bowl at all. Then yeah, like that don't make no sense. But then you had the portion of Patriots fans who are now backtracking, like, oh, it was the line's fault. That's why Drake made play bad. But they was talking shit about Patrick Mahomes last year and stuff. And so I was like, bro, you see how it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. Like as soon as it became y'all, now y'all want to make the excuses and stuff. And then it was Patriots fans mad at Bills fans. Like, you know what? We just earned newfound respect for Patrick Mahomes and the fact we're glad he beat the Bills all them times because y'all would be insufferable if y'all ever won a Super Bowl. It's like that's what it took for y'all to just be appreciative of Patrick Mahomes, not the fact that y'all are basically the only other team and franchise that can relate to what the Chiefs were doing the past few years. But it was the Bills fans being annoying, which they've been for years now with the Allen bullshit. That's what had them switch to this. But Seattle Super Bowl 60 champs. Next year, man, I didn't realize why is the Super Bowl back in LA again next year?
It's back in LA again.
Yeah, SoFi again. And that's why I'm laughing because like all these teams trying to build new stadiums, like, oh, we're gonna get the Super Bowl. You're gonna get the Super Bowl one time, and then they're gonna go back to rotating around the same fucking cities.
It'd be the same shit, man.
Because we just had that shit in Los Angeles in 21. It was Los Angeles, Arizona, Las Vegas, New Orleans, back to Los Angeles. So they definitely gotta switch that up.
Yeah, no, because we haven't done it in a good little minute too.
Yeah, that was the 28-3 game, right? 2017. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Seattle Seahawks. Who would have thought? We did the confetti test. Sam Darnold. Close your eyes. Can you see him winning the Super Bowl? Not really.
He got me.
But he did it. He did it.
Yeah,
I mean, the confetti test is no longer a proper testing mechanism to see if you go win the Super Bowl.
Shit, Sam Darnold did it. Goddamn.
Anybody can do it. I think besides Patriot fans, I think the second fan base that felt the worst Sunday probably Minnesota, bro.
Oh, for sure. You just let them go.
You just let them go, and I get it. You got a young quarterback in jail, but man, because they did last year, headed into his rookie season, there was no clips of him coming out of camp. Be like, oh, you know what that mean? He not that good. And then, I mean, not saying luckily he got injured, but luckily for them, he ended up getting hurt, which forced him to play Sam Darnold. And they had the great year they did, and then they just let him walk. Go straight to Seattle, Super Bowl.
Crazy world, man.
But hey, man, Seattle, they did it. Props to them. Needed.